Hi, everybody. Lamont here, Female Empowerment EFT, and I have here with me Lois Kugler, who is a certified EFT practitioner, and she is also a mom. So she is in the same boat as all of us, and she knows what it's like to use EFT for herself, but also for her children. So welcome, Lois.
Oh, thank you, Thank you, Laura. Thank you so much for having me. Yeah, it's great to be here, and hopefully I can offer some bit of information that is helpful to other moms.
Yeah, that would be great. And at the end, we'll give you guys a way that you can reach out to Lois directly if you'd like to, because she has a lot of amazing ideas and she is a wonderful EFT practitioner. So let's get going on surrogate tapping. Lois and I were talking about how we've used EFT for our children in the past, and she had some great insight into surrogate tapping. So I thought, wouldn't this be wonderful, since that's what one big things that we really do in the Superhero Mom course. So, Lois, you've had the opportunity to surrogate tap, I presume.
Yeah, one of the stories that I shared in a practitioner group that we were in, and I thought might be a benefit here, is that my kids have not been that receptive to tapping with me, even though I'm a practitioner. My one child's somewhat, but the other's not. And one of the things that I felt like was an amazing opportunity to tap for my kids was when they were stressed out about school stuff, most specifically about like exam stuff. Because I had this sense that when they're stressed out and they're studying, that they can't actually remember the material as well, because when you're stressed out and anxious, your mind is not functioning the same way. And so I have used this for them, for different ones of them, in situations where they were telling me about how stressed out they were about some upcoming exam. And I was like, and I could feel like how stressed they were. So then later I went and simply tapped for them. And do you want me to tell a little bit, like, kind of like what I did as far as?
Sure. Yeah, that would be great, because that would help these other moms see how they can use it for themselves.
Okay, so I used a technique, and hopefully I can remember the order since I didn't jot this down ahead of time. But
Okay.
one of the things I do is, so I take whatever the thing is, and then I tap like about it, like what I'm noticing about it. So and so stressed about whatever, and then I tap as though I'm talking to my child.
Mm-hmm.
And then the third part is tapping like as though I was him or her,
Mm-hmm.
like the stuff. And what I think was really good about that part of it was that, I mean, we really know our kids, and we kind of know some of that stuff they are telling themselves. So once you've tapped on what you're thinking about the situation, and then you've tapped on what you would like to say to them if they were open to hearing it, then you
Right.
get to the part about tapping as though they're talking. And I found that I was then really able to sort of tune into stuff I felt like they were probably telling themselves. Like, even though I don't think I can remember all of this material, I deeply and completely accept myself. Things like that. I can't remember this material. I'm not smart enough. Like whatever you as a mom think they might be telling themselves. Like
Yeah.
let all of those thoughts come to you as, what they might be saying to themselves, and tap on that. And I found in two different situations with two of my kids where they were days ahead of time telling me there was no way they were never going to get a good grade on this, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh yeah, well, how could they, if they don't think they're going to? That's going to totally affect how they're
Yeah.
studying if they don't believe they can do it. And later they, came back and tell me they did like really well. And I was like, oh, really? Oh, okay. So I think it helped, but yeah.
So that to me is that tells me that you are a superhero mom, because that's like the whole preface of being a superhero mom, is that like it's like kind of secret. Like we're doing it, like we're going off and we're doing it like, we're Superman, right? We're
We're
like,
going off to
you're going
the
somewhere and you're tapping for them, and then you're coming back out in the house, you're like, do, everything's normal. And then they don't even know, but they get the benefits.
exactly.
It's just, so I love that you're doing this, and and um and I'm sure that you can see the benefit in getting this word out to all the moms that they can all be doing.
Right. Because it helps you. You help your child and you help yourself.
Yep.
So it's like amazing. Like the whole family dynamics can change when
Yeah.
we do tapping on what we're noticing going on within our families.
Hmm. It's so exciting. I just love it. And I'm so glad that you were able to share this.
Mhm.
And so if anyone out there who's watching this wants to connect with you, wants to learn more from you, how can they go about that?
Okay, so my email is my name, so Lois, LOIS, KUGLER 22 at Gmail, and my website is loiskugler.com.
Excellent. And we're going to have all that information down below in the description, so you can hit the link so you can reach out directly. And thank you so much, Lois, for being here and sharing your story with all these other moms. We all appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me, and hopefully this, is able to assist some moms out there. And really, I have to kind of emphasize the importance is to be consistent, and whenever you notice something going on, to do the tapping.
Yes.
That'll make a difference.
Yes. Yay.
All
So
right.
thank you very much. And thanks everybody for watching.
All right. Bye now.
Bye.